Yo, yeah, RX back with another stream. This time it is Sunday night, which only means one thing. But for the last time this year, it is a time for a hangover, and not for the last time this year, it is time for the NFL recap week 15. So last time that these Sunday streams for a while will be a double decker of a fight hangover and no, my voice is gone already. And NFL recap. Yeah, obviously there's not fight for 6 weeks, so last hangover for 6 weeks. So that was sucks. Because that means no fights, but we'll still be doing NFL recaps every week, playoffs included, and I cannot fucking wait. So, no worry there. And, yeah, Sunday night, a little earlier live than I was last night, thanks to the card being so fucking late. But, yeah, now we are back a little bit earlier. I didn't go live for another 2 hours last night, so I get to go live a little bit earlier, last stream of the week. And last stream for, I don't know, I'll just think about that, talk about that at the end of the stream. When the fuck what the stream schedule is gonna be for the upcoming week, with 6 weeks without fights. So that'll be intriguing. But outside that, man, not really much to say. Normal Sunday night, gonna be fun. NFL today was pretty good. Kind of weird. Definitely another term I would use for it. Obviously, fights. We'll talk a little bit about what's the feel after the fights last night, and yeah, just have a fun little Sunday night. So, should be fun. Should be fun, and yeah. So, last stream before we go into this last week before Christmas. It's crazy that Thursday is gonna be 1 week till Christmas. How the fuck is it already Christmas? I don't fucking know. Or about to be Christmas and New Year's and so time flies, man. It truly fucking does. And happy it gets to fly while I have a great time with y'all. So yeah, not really too much else to say there. Let's see what we're talking about tonight. Got some interesting topics. Not a lot of MMA talk to really be had, but so a little bit. And we'll look at what's coming up and then until the next set of fights, UFC wise, and have a fun little stream. Not expecting this to go super long, and we'll see. So I know Moss is live right now with Borosenko's tits and something. For some reason, I think that might be the best thumbnail Moss ever made. So hopefully that's going good over there. And yeah, not really much else to say. Let's get into it. Not like I guess like always. I guess I always talk about what's the main talking points after the card. For last night's, not a lot. There's very few like main talking points. Like the main one being really Manel Cop. He's good. Title shot, flyweight's pretty good, yada yada. That I think is the main talking point I have seen, and I have no issue with it. I think it's very accurate. Obviously his next fight has to be a title fight. I don't know what the fuck else it could be. And yeah, he's earned it. He's shut a lot of people up, me included, who were definitely doubting him, how good he actually was. He hasn't beat anyone good. But yeah, the day after his win, it's hard to fucking dispute. He's good. I still think Tyre and Van would beat him, but like by that, he just crushed Royval. So again, you can have a debate. Would Moreno beat him? Maybe. Van and Tyre would beat him. I think Horiguchi. Didn't he fight Horiguchi? I know he fought Asakura, but did he fight Horiguchi? Did he beat him? I'd be shocked if he did. He lost to him. So, yeah. I still think there's a few guys in that division better than Cobb, Taira, Van, Horiguchi, but there's a very small list. What the fuck is Ryzen doing? It's a very small list, and dude's good. What can I really say? I got my respect. So see what he does. Maybe he can win the belt. Maybe he can win the belt. Do I think he will? Probably not. But it's fucking possible. Starching out Royval like that. Who knows? Who knows? Dude's decent. He's very decent, and see, maybe he can win the belt. He changed a lot of people's minds in the last 24 hours. See what he can do in a title fight. Maybe as early as time. So, time will tell. Time will tell. And speaking of fighters who time it is, I think another set of another set of fighters people are really talking about after last night is Vallejos and Costa. I don't know how you couldn't be talking about these two. Both looked phenomenal. Both very young, 24 and 29. Both deserve to be in the top 15. Two of the highlights of the card. Obviously, I think everyone knew Kevin was already good. Having Milky was getting more eyes on him. Two, again, I said it last night. Featherweight has two more issues on their fucking hands. And again, like I said in the fucking recap video, to be honest, come Tuesday when the fucking rankings get updated, him should be in the top 15 over Onama and Jakate. But we'll see if that. I know. Well, we know Leo's gonna be ranked. We'll see if they give Milky Onama's ranking. So I doubt it, because I think they're gonna just have Pico fight Onama, because that's a really easy win for Pico. But we'll see. We'll fucking see. So not really too much left to really say there. So these two between Cop, Kevin, and Milky. Those are the three main talking points after the card. Then another one was fucking this bullshit. People are actually saying it was almost a robbery that Gibson won. They're like, dude, either guy winning is a fucking robbery because neither dude wanted to win. So I thought it was a pitiful performance by both guys, and either way that it went, it probably should have been, again, neither guy should have won because both fought like shit. So what am I really meant to say there? So yeah, pretty shit there. And Mostov's getting a lot of talk. He's good. People are already trying to have him fight Buckley or Leon. I don't hate the idea, but I think they're gonna kind of build him like they did Ranier, and then get one more not easy fight, but one more unranked fight. And I think that should be Randy Brown. And if he wins that, then he could fight Leon. And I think, or Burns, one or the other. And I think that would be pretty perfect. So see no reason not to do that. So yeah, he's good. He's very fucking good. And lastly, I think the only other thing people are really talking about after last night's ass plunge, dude looked good, set records, good guy, meme worthy. Yeah, hard not to be fucking happy for him, cheer for him, put a fucking dent in Sharif's head. Yeah, dude's decent. What can I really fucking say at this point? Yeah, pretty basic shit there. Yeah, simple. Looked good. So yeah, I think everything else is not really like a lot of talk. Not many people talking about this. A little bit because everyone got this pick wrong, but not a whole lot. No one cares about this or this or this, or match people are making fun of this and this. So yeah, the main talking point of leaving last night are Asplund, Armasov, Costa, Vallejos, and Kopp, and they deserve to be the main talking points because they all looked good and did their thing. So again, it was a good card. Obviously, a lot of people talking about fucking ESPN era being over 6 weeks without fight, or which is fair. Yeah, everyone's canceling their ESPN subscriptions, which is fucking hilarious. And yeah, it's weird. The ESPN era being over. Never gonna see a lot of that ESPN fucking commercial screen and this and that. It's like, that's weird. That's very weird to think about, but that's where we are, man. That's where we are. It's over. Now we wait 6 weeks for Paramount, which is gonna be cool. It's gonna be very cool, and see what happens, man. So sucks that it's 6 weeks, but you know that's life, ain't it? So it's gonna be fun though. It's gonna be fun, and we'll make it. We'll make it to 6 weeks until fights are back. So not really much to really say there. So it was a good era. ESPN era was very good. The card last night was very good, but yeah, everything has come to an end, and now we begin a new era, Paramount era, which will begin in 6 fucking weeks. So, to take a look at all the bullshit we have booked from now until then, coming up at least. Yeah, whatever the fuck this is on Wednesday. Why is fight on Wednesday? Cool. Whatever the fuck that shit is. And then this bullshit. Oh, Christ. This is really gonna happen. We'll definitely be talking about this next week, that's for sure. Yeah, this is really gonna fucking happen. Next Friday night. Oh boy. I might have to do a stream just for that. We'll see. PFL is doing another shitty card. Shocker. Did anyone even watch the shit they did on Saturday? No, because it sucked. Nemkov and Cyborg beat up tomato cans. Ooh, like, who gives a flying fuck? No. Why is this dude wearing fucking UFC gear? Even guys who work for PFL would rather be in the UFC, so that's funny. KSW is wearing a card on the 20th. Anyone notable? Gusto Sakai. That's a name I've not said in a long time. God, he sucked. That's about it. I really have no strong opinion about KSW. NOA comes back, real boxing, not whatever that Jake Paul shit is. That's good. NOA is good from what I hear, so good for him. Can crush him. Octagon, this big fucking thing. A few of the former UFC guys on it. Actually, 3 former UFC guys in the main 2 fights. RX Dog, D-Man Dog. What's up, D-Man? Yeah, Stephanie Edgar is fighting. I forgot about that. She's not fought since the UFC, I don't believe. And then you got this shit, former UFC guys. The guys should probably win. And Budai, they shouldn't have cut him third. Even though he was as boring as fucking paint drawing. It's like, whatever. What else do we got? Ryzen doing a New Year's card, as you should. UFC, why do you not, you fucking bums? Too bad there's not shit on this goddamn card. But you know, if you, Danny Sabatello's fighting. That's sweet. He's pretty decent. So that's cool. Danny fighting on the card. That's the only fucking notable thing I can peek out from this. So, see how he does. Guy who should have been signed on Contender Series like 6 fucking years ago, you know. ACA first card of 2026. 2 fights, great. Both look terrible. Then ACA is back again a week later with another card of 3 fights, 4 fights. Oh, wow, we're getting special now. Ramazan Ameev on it, whose career highlights getting bitched by JDM. KSW again. God, how much shit is in between now and the UFC coming back? Tamir Vidal. Okay, she's now in fucking KSW. The Buchecha fight yet. I talked about the most notable things from last night. So I kind of skipped over that fight because it sucked, but whatever you want to say about it, you know me, I don't fucking, there's no rules. Talk about whatever the fuck you want. What did we see those two put out? Yeah, that was that was terrible. They should have got pulled off fucking ESPN early for that bullshit. And Herb Dean really wanted a draw or a Buchecha win because he fucked Nzechukwu. So yeah, as I said all week, that was gonna be terrible. And guess what? It was fucking terrible. Speaking of terrible, Octagon again. Is this card any better? David Zawada and Christoph Jotko, the big names on your card. Good job. God, these promotions really do just live off UFC rejects. One's not doing a card for this long. Crazy. Bunch of nobodies. Fucking nobodies. And then finally we get to 324. They should fire both. I agree. Completely agree. We're 6 weeks away. 1 month away from 324. Ugh. The 24th. Over a month away. It's the 14th. About to be the 15th. So, yeah. Just gotta make it to there. Is Sam I'll be okay? I doubt it. He got his fucking chin kicked into the next realm. I don't think he's okay. So, I fucking hope, but I'm gonna say, yeah, he's probably not okay. So, yeah, but, yeah, a lot of fucking nothing from now until 324. A bunch of shit. None of this looks interesting. No, what the most interesting thing is this garbage in a way. Like, not even, like, no one even cared about this garbage. It was so early, and who's waking up to watch this shit? Did anything even happen? Tara Labulus won, that's good. He's really, God, he's so fucking good. Why is he not in the UFC? Kevin Jusay lost, damn. Chris Cyborg beat a can, and Nemkov beat a can. Shocker. Now Cyborg's trying to get a fight with Dakota. Yeah, Weibullin much there, Cyborg. Like, the fuck is that? So, whatever. Nemkov, come to the UFC already. Cyborg, do whatever you do. So, yeah, damn. Yeah. So, UAE Warriors. Was there someone worthwhile on this card? Was there a former UFC guy on this? No. Bunch of jabronis. Oh, great. None of that. Should have never taken that fight yet. I agree. I completely agree, but he took it. What can you really do? So he accepted his fate. I don't know why, but whatever. I think it was a foregone conclusion, but you know, good for Sam. Hopefully he got paid well at least, and probably the last karate combat fight ever. Needs to come to the light heavyweight. Yeah, it would be nice. No, it would be very fucking appreciative if that did happen, because he would fuck like heavyweight. We need him at heavyweight, so that's where we fucking need him. Because heavyweight has fucking all, so we need. It'd be pretty fucking nice to have a halfway decent heavyweight on the roster who would wipe the floor with Tom Aspinall. So, but you know, we don't get nice things. We get fucking the cans they sign. Yeah, I agree. He did have no chance in that, so whatever. He wanted it. Well, see if he can defend the other belt. 60.1% ending the year. I'll take him. And the natural light heavyweight, maybe. But heavyweight is so fucking shallow. Why not just take the easier fights? So, up to him. 60 59.1%. I'll take it, ending the year. Probably the best percentage I had all goddamn year. And I learned I could do this. Even middleweight. Fuck, maybe. Would have to cut off an arm and a leg for that, but fuck, why not? Seeing fighters do dumber shit, so. What's my pick for the UFC? I have a 59.4% pick percentage. That's nice. DWCS, I'm 144 for 109. That's I'm guessing. So clearly I'm doing something right. When did I ever pick PFL fights? I don't remember this at all. Huh? I don't remember this at all. Okay, I guess I did when did I pick these? Was I fucking drunk and picking fights? Whatever. Invicta, I've done 2 fucking Invicta picks. When? Why? When and why? Oh no, I do remember these. Yeah. Bellator. I actually had a good record picking Bellator fights. Too bad no one watches them. MVP, Katsungana. What the fuck? Why did I pick this? What the fuck is this shit? Okay, cool. McKee. Yeah, well, okay. I don't know why I picked any Bellator fight, but I guess I was bored that day. Yeah, and UFC, I've made a lot of picks there, so. I don't even know what the fuck these are. If. I'm just exploring my fucking picks at this point for the year. Oh, yeah, I remember the felony fight. What's MP? Oh, yeah, I remember that. Misfits, I would imagine, is yeah. MVP promotions, I remember that bullshit. Yeah, great. Yeah, I don't even remember doing half of these picks, to be honest. I've been doing this shit for so fucking long. Fury, good. I don't even remember. Well, I actually do remember some of these. But, like, I don't even remember most of them. It's like, why did I even do these? I guess I was just super bored. Yeah, that was one of my best picks of the year right there. Told y'all Blood was gonna win. 59.4% picking the UFC. And 56.9 on picking Contender Series. Great. So let's see. By bout. I'm just looking at my picks now. Oh, this is not what I wanted. So. Oh wow, I could really go deep into my picks here. What the fuck? Main card bouts, I'm 56%. Prelim, actually, I'm a really good prelim picker. Goddamn. Main events, oh, not great. Co-mains, better. Title fights, not great. Professional bouts, amateur bouts. Who the fuck picks amateur fights? Let's see, atomweight. I never picked a fight. Strawweight. I'm pretty shit at picking strawweight. Am I good at picking anything? The fuck, man. Flyweight. I'm winning more than I'm losing, but still like 50s and 60s. Goddamn, I'm good at picking bantamweight 66%. Yeah. Featherweight. Lightweight 55. Welterweight 59. Middleweight 59. Light heavyweight 64. And heavyweight 55. So great. So yeah, I guess I'm not the worst picker in the world, I guess. And then by year, yeah, I'm ending the year at 61.4%. my highest I've ever ended a year at. So I'll take it. I'll fucking take it. I'm more than happy with that. So yeah, crazy year in combat sports, and excited for 2026. Very excited for 2026. So gonna be fun. I really do think it's gonna be extremely fun, and see what the fuck happens. So got 6 weeks till we make another pick. But yeah, that's about that. Not really much else to say for the MMA and combat sports. So let's move over to the other sports we like to talk about, especially tonight. It's the main topic, really. Football, fantasy, yada yada. What happened? We'll look at fantasy first. I took an L in a meaningless game, so there ain't no fucking meaning or importance to it, so whatever. Why is everything running slow? There we go. Fucking technology. Yeah, meaningless game. Doesn't matter. Last time I ever got to see some people. Good. Shiesty might win this. Ninja's up on Shiesty right now, but he doesn't need too many points. That's an interesting one. Matua is gonna beat Vast by a point, and then whatever Kenny Gain will get some. Wow. And Chrome is gonna beat Tone. That's a bad hit for. So fucking Matua and Chrome beat 2 of the playoff teams. Oh, that's fucking funny. So that's gonna make shit more interesting. Like meaningless games for Matua and Chrome, but they could fuck over the teams already in the playoffs. So yeah, it's gonna be interesting. The winners this week are not me, but it was a meaningless game. Who gives a shit? Debatable. Matua and Chrome. So should be interesting to see what happens there. Not really going to go in depth on the games until next week because there's meaningless games really outside of so not like any of these are super important. So we'll see what happens in the playoffs next week. That's gonna be intriguing. But for this week, Tone and Vast take battles right before. Oof. So yeah, that's about that for the fantasy world. Kind of, our league's already fucking set up for the playoffs. So not like much more that can be more than really need to be talked about. So that's what it is. So talk about the fantasy playoffs next week, and see what happens. And then for the NBA league, what's going on here? Who's won and who's lost? In a week where like nobody played, like most of the teams didn't even fucking play this week. I got the W over Chrome, who ain't paying attention. Good. I moved to 4-4. He drops to 1-7. Nice. The bot got Tone beat the shit out of the bots. Bot just got unlucky that like no one played this week. Dude, 354 points in a night. Good shit, Tone. The bots fall to 5-3, and Tone climbs to the second seed of 5 or 6-2. Botter got a free win to get back on track, keeping the number 1 seed, and Matua beats Vast in this as well, moving to 4-4. Vast falling to 3-5. Intriguing, very intriguing. So we'll keep an eye on how all that plays out. So I keep fucking forgetting to like work on the schedule because I feel like the schedule for this is gonna be very fucky, but we'll see. We'll see. We'll see what happens. So, but yeah, that's about all the fancy stuff. Outside, of course, we'll end by looking at the highest scoring players for this week, but that's a little bit, because before we do that, let's hit the main talking point of the night, the NFL Week 15 recap. What happened on Sunday today in the NFL? A lot of weird and crazy shit. I already talked about that weird Thursday night game. Tampa completely blew. So we can just get right into Sunday, shall we? beginning was blowing. My team fucking blows. Current Tone's team got the great fucking win. Said nobody. Yeah, this was like a professional team playing a bunch of Make-A-Wish kids, as we had in the first game of Sunday afternoon, the Browns versus the Bears. Well, Tone, you win this one. You beat up a bunch of Make-A-Wish kids. Yeah, I'm not wasting time here. Bears got a free win. We fucking suck. Next. Nothing really to be said. After that, speaking of our division, another game that was a one-sided ass beating, belt to ass. We have the Ravens and the Bungles. 24-zip. Bengals, you got Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, and the whole 9 yards, and you get shut out by the fucking Ravens? Huh? What the fuck happened here? Okay, whatever. Bengals, I think, we're already eliminated as is. If not, they are 100% eliminated now from playoffs. And the questions have to start beginning. Is this the end for the Bengals? Because the second Burrow and Chase start asking for trades, the Bengals are done. The Bengals are done. They're just going to piss off these guys until they leave or ask for a trade. And when that happens, yeah, they can only blame themselves for not getting these guys any fucking help. You got shut out by the Ravens, who are shit. Whatever, man. Ohio will never be good at sports. So, fucking Bengals. Fucking Bungles. You have a top 5 quarterback, a top 1 receiver, a top 15 number 2 receiver. And you're 4-10 in how are the playoffs. Good fucking job. Pathetic. Fine, good for the Ravens. I think between them and Pitt, whoever wins the division is gonna get their dick stomped in the playoffs. And yeah, not very much to say. But then I think maybe the most talked about game, maybe it was a whole season, one of the craziest games of the season, one of the biggest games of the season. I think we've all heard about it by now. We had the Chargers versus the Chiefs. Mama, the bad men are dead. The bad men are dead, I tell you. They're finally eliminated. They're gone. Good riddance, you fucking bums. With this win, the Chargers eliminate the Chiefs from the playoffs for the first time since 2014. Hallelujah. Rest in piss, motherfuckers. The Chiefs are dead. Mahomes has no ACL, which kind of sucks because Mahomes is good. But that's gonna fuck him up. Wow. Fucking wow. They're actually dead. The bad men are gone. They can't they can't cheat their way to the Super Bowl. Gotta bring a tear to my eye, man. Yeah, awesome. Fucking awesome. Good one for the Chargers doing probably this was beyond therapeutic for them. You'll love to see it. And for the Chiefs, good riddance. No one's gonna miss y'all. The rebuild has begun. Kelsey is gonna retire. Mahomes is gonna be injured for most of the next year. Fucking who knows if Chris Jones is still there. You have no running game. How much longer can Kareem Hunt carry this team at running back? Crazy. They're actually done. They actually suck. They're eliminated. They have no other way. They can't hurt us anymore. I loved it. Thank you, Chargers. Fuck you, Chiefs. Rest in piss, motherfuckers. Rest in piss. It's a good day, the NFL. And then it became a really bad day for the New England Patriots in our next game. We have maybe one of the biggest games of the week. That was a shootout, but the Patriots are not the one to win those shootouts. We had the Bills and the Patriots, the rematch from week 4 or 5, where the Patriots got the upset and Bills got their payback. Crazy. Good win for the Bills. Fun shootout. Someone had to win. Someone had to get a stop on defense. Bills got that. They got the win. Good for them. Getting their getting the payback. Still don't think they're gonna do shit. I still don't even think they're gonna take the division back from New England. I still think New England's better, but yeah, good for Buffalo, man. Still think they're gonna choke in the playoffs like they do every fucking year. And yeah, good for New England. Good for Buffalo getting payback on New England, who I still think's better than them. And see what happens. Not really too much to say. Fun game, very fun game. Yeah, not what much to say. Will this actually be the Bills' year if Mahomes gone? No, but and then now they're just gonna choke against someone else now, not the Chiefs. So yeah, New England will probably still go further in the playoffs, and that's about that. So not really much else to say. But yeah, next, from a very important game in their division to a game that cannot mean less if it fucking tried, we have the Commanders and the Giants. From an important divisional game to the least important game maybe ever, I guess, for the draft. Sorry, Moss, but yeah, the Giants fucking suck. Yeah, both two shitty teams won at it. One shitty team accidentally won. The other Giants are still the number one pick in the draft as of right now. Cool. I don't think anyone actually watched this game because who gives a shit. And cool. Next. Simple. Did anyone give a shit about this game outside of the Titans and the fucking few other teams who are like 2 and whatever? No. Good. Next. We had maybe the most one-sided game of the week. I don't know how anything could be more one-sided than this because, Jesus, I didn't watch this game, but I saw the highlights and I don't think anything happened outside of just a few easy touchdowns that we had in another game that could have just not been played because this was just abuse. We had the Raiders and the Eagles. For as shitty as the Eagles are, yeah, they're still gonna wipe their balls on the fucking Raiders. And yeah, they did. 31-zip. Easiest win of the Eagles season. Still think they're fraudulent and ain't gonna do shit in the playoffs, but you could beat the Raiders. Congratulations. Next. Oh god, another game. And the next few of these are pretty fucking pointless to talk about, so I'm not gonna waste much time. After that, we had another pointless ass beating. The Jets and the Jaguars. For as not super great as the Jags are, they still beat the Jets with ease. Jets are terrible. Jags are better, not by much, but they are. Lawrence had like 6 touchdowns or some shit. Yeah, good for them. Warriors lost, with a great game by Chef Curry had like 45. Yeah, it seems like a running theme at this point. Curry trying to carry whatever the fuck they have on the court around him anymore, so good luck to him. So yeah, not very much else to say. Jaguars, yeah. Easy one for the Jags. Jets are garbage. Next. And another Jets pointless ass beating by a team in that division against a fucking bottom feeder. We had the Cardinals and the Texans in our last 1 o'clock game. Texans beat them with ease. Cardinals are garbage. Next. About all there really needs to be said. These two are just seeing who's gonna win that division. So cool. Then we get to the 4 o'clock games, which actually gave us some important games mixed in with some stupid fucking games. And we had our first 4 o'clock game, the biggest game of the week, and a very good one. We have the Packers and the Broncos. Well, are they legit now? They finally beat a halfway competent team that wasn't the fucking Dolphins and Titans or whatever. Good on the Broncos, man. Shootout of a game. They were able to come out on top. For this week, they're the best team in the AFC until they lose and fucking everyone calls them shit. Yeah, good for Denver, man. Beating Green Bay. Fun game. This was a much needed win for Denver to prove they're not can crushers. And yeah, good win. fun shootout, high-level game. Yeah, we can really ask for it. Micah Parsons tore his ACL, so the Packers season is done. And Denver gets to win. Good on them. Number 1 the AFC now with Patriots a game behind them. And maybe Denver's legit. Maybe it's their year. Chiefs might be dead, but someone has to win that division, I guess. See if it's them. Good win. A fucking game, must-win game for them to prove they're legit. I think they did just that. Good win for Denver. Then we had another big game in playoff for playoff implications, and actually Denver clinched the playoffs as well, I believe, to another team across the NFL and the NFC who did the same thing. We had the Lions versus the Rams. Rams got the big win, a lot like the Denver game, fun shootout, but Rams were able to squeak out the win, clinch the playoffs, and probably send Detroit home. Because with how Detroit is at this point, where are they? 2 games behind 500? They are now, oh no, they're 8-6, so they're still probably in playoff contention. I don't know what it's looking like at the moment. Let me bring this up. The playoff machine. They're not in the wild card, but they are, let's see, who's the 7th seed? The Packers. They're only a game behind Green Bay. So, depending on what's the rest of Detroit's schedule looking like. Steelers, Vikings, Bears. They should be able to win and still squeak into the playoffs, but it's gonna be difficult. It's gonna be very difficult, and at this point they pretty much have to win out. I think another loss would probably eliminate them, and they fucking it'd be insane if they fucking don't even make the playoffs. A year ago, them and the Commanders looked like 2 of the best teams, and now Commanders are shit, and Detroit might not even make the playoffs, so see what happens. Gotta play Pitt next week, which they are better. They should win. We've said that a few times this year, and it hasn't mattered. They fucking should have beat Minnesota. They should have fucking beat a few, maybe Green Bay once. They just, I don't know. Have they been found out? People just know how to beat them? I don't know. They're just not the same team they were, and let's see if they can even make the fucking playoffs. Rams clinch a playoff spot, probably gonna finish number 1 in the NFC, and Detroit takes a big hit to their hopes at the playoffs. See what happens with them. Interesting, very interesting game. Crazy to have those 2 games at 4 o'clock that were as big as they were. And then we had a game that was big because the division sucks, but in reality this was a fucking piss poor game. We had our 3rd 4 o'clock game, the Panthers versus the Saints. How the fuck do you go 0-2 against the Saints in a season? It's the Saints. They're playing Tyler Shuck. Like, beat them. Why did you lose, Carolina? Tampa is trying to hand you this division. Just take it. And Carolina's trying to hand you this division. Just fucking take it. You dumb fucks. I'm so tired of it. Just fucking... One of you have to win this division. And you're both gonna have negative records. How did you lose to the Saints? They're literally trying to suck. Do we have to give that divisional playoff spot? They don't fucking deserve it. Crazy, man. Fucking pathetic. I can't really say, man. No one in that division wants to make the playoffs. Atlanta sucks. New Orleans wants to lose. Carolina doesn't want it. Tampa doesn't want it. What the fuck? Crazy. Fucking Panthers, man. When you got the golden ticket, you fucking fumble, you dumb shits. Crazy. And then to a team that didn't fumble a free win this week and did exactly what they were meant to do. We had another game that I don't know how it was allowed to happen. It was so one-sided. The Titans versus the Niners. Shocker, the Niners beat the shit out of them with ease. Next. And then finally, the last 4 o'clock game before SNF, we had maybe the most intriguing game of the week in terms of what the fuck was going to happen in it. We had the return of Philip Rivers with the Colts versus the Seahawks. Philly Rivers played a little better than expected, I guess. Couldn't play much fucking worse. 18 or 27, 1 touchdown, 1 interception, 1 sack. Not bad for what I was expecting. Not bad at all. Yeah, made it a close game. I don't know why Seattle didn't beat them by 30, but yeah, not really much to say here. Why was this game close, Seattle? You're really trying to prove your frauds. Like, can you just not have a close game with a 44-year-old who doesn't know the goddamn playbook? Yeah, the Colts are just having fun at this point. They're done. And Seattle, I feel like, are getting fraud checked in the playoffs because if you're squeaking by the Colts, come on. So, Rivers looked better than expected. We're going to see him for a couple more weeks, but yeah. Why was this game any bit competitive? Seattle, fix your shit. Not very much else to say. And then the last game of Sunday Night Football in Jerry World. We had Dallas doing what Dallas does best, and on prime time, no less, as we had the Vikings versus the Cowboys to end the Sunday night. You got beat by JJ McCarthy. I know fucking said, how did you lose this game, Dallas? It's JJ McCarthy and the Vikings. You fucking twerps. You let JJ McCarthy come into your house and whoop you. 9. Get real. Dallas sucks. Pretty much eliminated at this point. Minnesota is already eliminated. How do you lose this, Dallas? The NFL tries to let you in the playoffs every year and you do stupid shit like this. Why? You fucking nimwits. You let JJ McCarthy come into your house and whoop you. You suck. Pointless game. Dallas is eliminated. Minnesota's already eliminated. Pathetic. What can I really say? Pathetic. Okay game, I guess. I really didn't care for it much, but it was fine. And yeah, about it. So fucking Cowboys doing what they do best. How about them Cowboys? And that is that. There's what happened on Sunday today for week 15. Tomorrow we have Monday Night Football. Last game of the week, Dolphins and the Steelers. Oh boy, what a great game in 2015. Yeah, I don't give a fuck about that game. I'll watch it, but I don't give a fuck about it. Yeah, we'll see what happens though. Doubt it's gonna be any bit good. I'll talk about it next time I go live, Tuesday or Wednesday, and yeah, not really much to say there. So yeah, and that's about that for week 15. Game of the week: Denver, Green Bay, probably. Detroit, LA was really good as well. Probably one of those two, maybe even Buffalo, New England could get that nod. Either one of those three could get that nod. And yeah, upset of the week, probably I'd say Minnesota. To be honest, it would be upset of the week. And yeah, so very interesting, very fun. And yeah, very interesting week 15. Some ass beatings, some actually really important games, and everything in between. NFL's getting crazy. Only 3 more weeks of the season. Let's see what the fuck happens. And last thing to talk about now for this week in the NFL is who's the highest fantasy players of the week. Let's take a look. I guarantee you I had none of them, because I never do. Let's see. So, the highest quarterback was Trevor Lawrence, who I don't have. Who the fuck has him? Fast has them? Crazy. 44 points. God damn. Running back with Travis Etienne. Yeah, he was good. Receiver was Amon-Ra St. Brown. No shocker. Tight end was from Thursday, Kyle Pitts, 45. Jesus. Defense was the Ravens with 20, and kicker was Jason Myers with 24. So the best lineup to have this week would have been Trevor Lawrence, Travis Etienne, and James Cook, Amon-Ra St. Brown and Puka Nacua, Kyle Pitts, a tight end flex would have been. If we don't put McBride at flex, that's cheating, would be Travion Henderson, who I had, didn't play. Great. And then Ravens and Jason Myers. So good shit. Like, what, 2 or 3 40-plus point scorers? Crazy. Both on the waiver wire of Lawrence and Pitts. Hell of a way to head into fantasy playoffs. It's going to be interesting, man. It's going to be really interesting. And, yeah, pretty good week 15. So, not great. Of course, some duds in there. Overall, fun week 15. Always fun. And football's going to carry my sanity for the next month with no fights. And, yeah, not really too much else to say there. So, unless I'm reading a topic I want to talk about, can't think of it. And I think that's about that for tonight. So, yeah, not really too much else to say. Yeah, talked about all the main points. Pretty much to myself and D-Man when he popped in here from time to time. And yeah, somehow I got even less views tonight than I did last night. It feels like. So whatever, y'all know I'm live, but whatever. Not good enough. Do I need Sanko tits in my thumbnail? Yes. Do I need to open up the phone line? Down goes tone, down goes tone. Hi, Chrome. Yeah. It's a meaningless game for you, and he's already in the playoffs, but yeah, fuck you. You get a win on the way out at least, so that's good. Yeah, good shit. At least you had one good thing happen to you in NFL today, Chrome, because your teams all lost. Tampa, KC, New England. Yeah, at least you got that fantasy one. So, crazy fucking day in the NFL now. Like always, if it's ever a fucking normal day in the NFL. And, yeah. So, fun, very fun. The bad men are dead. I tell you, the bad men are dead. Calls paper. So, 2 torn ACLs. Now, who would think 2 torn ACLs would cost 2 teams so much money? Fucking 2 of the top players in the league out for a year plus. Great. So, crazy. But, yeah, not really the most left to say tonight. So, yeah, it's weird not saying, like, oh, we're going to another fight week. Nah, we ain't going into shit. We're into NFL week 16 about it. So, yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Truly, I don't know the schedule for this week fully yet, what I'm gonna do. Patch Blue at 21-0, 40 at home. Yeah, what the fuck was that about, guys? So, I think y'all got cocky. And, yeah, I still think y'all are better than Buffalo and still gonna win that division easily. But can't get cocky against Josh Allen, man. That's a sin that too many people should know by now. That Josh Allen guy is really fucking good. Maybe I'll get cocky against him. But, yeah. Crazy. Denver takes the UFC as of right now, so see if y'all can wake up next week. But, yeah, I don't know what the fucking stream schedule is gonna be for this upcoming week with no fights. Like, obviously I'll do probably Friday night, because that's the Joshua bullshit. Probably Saturday, Sunday for sure. Then probably either Tuesday or Wednesday. So, 20th Panther to lose. Just got listed, man. Does anyone in that division want a playoff spot? Tampa's trying to give Carolina the playoff spot, and Carolina's trying to give Tampa the playoff spot. How about giving neither the playoff spot and give it to a more deserving team? Why the fuck are we trying to give one of these shitty teams? Tampa and Carolina are garbage. The Saints are garbage. The Falcons are garbage. Why even have that division? They're just there to be cannon fodder for better teams. So, I don't know. So, yeah, that division sucks. I told you about KC, man. The bad men are dead. So, but, yeah, so, I don't know, I guess Casey's funeral, and, see what happens next week, man. So, yeah, probably either Tuesday or Wednesday, and then Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, I'll probably be live, so normal 4, stream week, I think. I don't know, we'll see what I do. And yeah, no videos. There won't be another video till next week around Christmas. I'll do the yearly awards bullshit. Yeah, I don't know. So nothing this week. And then shorts I'll have tomorrow. And then I don't know. I have an idea for one. So it looks like Johnny Hendricks. That's great. That's fucking great. That. Oh god, that's fucking hilarious. He would look like Johnny fucking Hendricks too. That's funny. Fucking Kevin, that dork. So that's funny though. I'm not up next. You're not happening, buddy. So y'all can keep dreaming about that one. It ain't fucking happening. So, do a rating show midweek. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. What do I know about that one? Not really. As of the time of that was happening in worse times, we're in much better times now, so no need to do shit like that. So I don't know. We'll see. I'm not that desperate for content to do stupid shit like that. So a lot more peace and quiet now. So I'm much more happier not doing that dumb shit. No. It was. And yeah. People love the rating show. Dude is a menace. Yeah, sounds about fucking right. No. So, yeah, all I know. Yeah, crazy. As if I was wondering where all my views were. They're not here. They're looking at Laura Sanko's tits. That's so Bright Moss's best thumbnail of all time. Leave Sanko alone. She's really good at her job. I don't know. This week's gonna be weird. No fights. I'm gonna think about what the fuck I'm gonna do. Not doing a video. It's weird. This is the first week I'm not doing a video. God, all year. So that's gonna be weird as fuck, but I'm not upset about it. But I don't mind relaxing a bit for a week, so yeah, I don't know. That's life, I guess. And yeah, Sanko. Oh, that's an easy 10. Come on now. Not even a fucking debate. Not even a fucking debate. So I think that's a pretty easy one. I don't know. Good old Sanko. I'll take notes to put her in thumbnail next time. Clearly it works. So. Yeah, that's it is. But yeah, 10. Pretty simple. No, not really much else to really say. If you think so, that's for you to decide. I don't know. That's for you to decide if it is or not. So. But yeah, not really much else to say tonight. So I had all the main talking points and just can't really think of anything else to really talk about. So been fun, have fun week in the books, and yeah, not really much to really say. Again, the week's gonna be really weird, and we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Weird. No fights for 6 weeks. What a weird fucking world we live in, but that's what it is. And yeah, can't really think of much else. Say hit the hour mark. I think it's a good time to end the week and to a new one. And to last week before Christmas somehow. Can't believe how the fuck are we that deep into the year. That being said, good vibes always. Yes. Yeah, not really much else to say. Hit all the main points. Talked about fights. Talked about the football and all that, and had fun. So. Not really much else to say. D-Man and Chrome, shout out to any of you who showed up to stream. And as always, unless I'm going to say something which I don't believe I am, always, I hope you enjoyed the stream. Please like, comment, subscribe. 200 subs goal by the end of 2025. Unless I'm going to say something which I don't believe I am, as always, for the last fight week of the year, till 2026, during a KC game, it was 13-13. What happened? KC didn't score again. Chargers got a field goal. Mahomes tore his ACL, and the Chiefs are eliminated. Told y'all, man. I told y'all. Chiefs are dead. I guess that you want the moral of the story. The good ending happened. The bad men are dead, and the NFL is free. Hallelujah. And rest in peace, Casey. Rest in peace. Enjoy a rebuild. It's long overdue that you have to do some suffering after all the bullshit you fucking got to handed to you. So, yeah. Not very much else to say. But with that being said, what I have to say is Mahomes is out, yes. An ACL injury. Gonna be out for a while. See what happens. Gardner Minshew season, baby. That being said, rest in peace, Casey. Good riddance. No one will miss you. As always, RX out. Good vibes. Only. And always, always, always.